All right, tonight's homework on review preview 651 through problem 655. Pretty simple right here. We just got to name the coordinates on the graph. I'm going to zoom in here, see a little better. We have A. Again, we got x over y, so we have to go from right on this coordinate graph first and then up. So we find A, we know that we are over to the 6, as you see right there, and up 3, so it's just simply 6, 3. If you want to put parentheses around it, that's fine. You don't have to. For B, again, we go over 3, up 12, so we have 3, 12. Then for C, again, we just go over to, now this one could be tricky here. It doesn't really look like it's 2 on um, in the middle. So if you kind of go up and you would think that you were going by ones, I would say or argue that that would be 10. And then up, as you see, it's a little hard to read. I would kind of put that at 10, 8. Again, if you got 11, 9, or 10, 9, we'll take that answer if you're checking, but it should be 10, 8. And then the last one, D, pretty obvious. We're over at 15. And then just a look, it's again not in the middle, kind of towards a thing there. So I guess we could round that to 2. So hopefully you didn't have much trouble with that. And you were just checking it with me if you're on here to check. Next problem, we got a word problem. I can zoom in here again. Nope. All right. All right, it says at the school's fall bake sale, all the pies were cut into 6 pieces, so each person who brought a piece brought 1/6 of a pie. Each slice of pie was sold for $1. How much money did the school make if all 11 pies were sold? So, in other words, find 11 divided by 1/6. So, again, we want to draw a diagram. Here we go, finally. So, if I go to my tool maker here, I can make some pies. So, again, I sold 11 pies with 6 pieces. Oh, there's one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's my 11 pies. I'll probably get rid of these ones right here. So I got my 11 pies. And again, I'm cutting them into 6. So I think the easiest thing to do would get my tool here. And I'm only going to show you one because this will take all day. Um, break them into halves, fourths, and again, as you see, you're not going to get 6s if you're going this way. You're going to have uneven pies. So the easiest way is split it down the middle, and then split them into thirds. Kind of get your yin yang there. So again, I got 6 pieces there. I got 11 pies in total. So 6 times 11 would be 66 pieces. And then if I'm selling them at $1 each, I times those by the $1. I'm going to make $66 selling pi. Then again, like we were learning, if we keep the first number, 11, we change our symbol from divided by to multiply, and we flip the 1/6 to 6 over 1. Multiplying across, you get 11 times 6 is 66 over 1, which is the same as our answer of 66. So two different ways to do it. If you want to split all your pies up into sixes, be my guest. I'm not going to waste time here drawing. Cut my pies up. 653, find the area and perimeter of a rectangle that is 14.5 by 5.8. So again, I'll do my best to draw a rectangle here. Short side should be 5.8 meters. Long side here should be 14.5 meters. So again, we got length times width for our rectangle. So we have 14.5, or we have 5.8 times 14.5. I have to use some room here, so I'll take my 14.5, multiply it by my 5.8. Guess I'll do it down here. Again, we're multiplying. 8 times 5 is 40. Carry my 4. 8 times 4 is 32. Plus 4 is 36. 8 times 1 is 11. So I mark my 11. I got to carry my 0 here. So then I got 5 times 5 is 25. Got to carry my 2. 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 2 is 22. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 7. Add it all up. I should get 0, 1, 4, and 8. Again, I got to go over 2 places to the right, so that means I have to go 2 places to the left. So I got 84.10 or 84.1 meters squared. And then again, when we're adding perimeter, we got to do side plus side plus side plus side. So the formula again is side plus side, or 2s plus 2s. Doesn't really matter, same thing. So again, if I take my 2 times 14.5 plus my 2 times 5.8, because I'm running out of room. 14 plus 14 is 28, plus a half and a half is 29. So then I got 29 plus 5 plus 5 is 10. 0.8 plus 0.8 is 1.6. So I got 11.6. Add those two together, I should get 40.6 meters. Jump down to the back page here. We have the following numbers as products of its prime factors. Use exponents to represent repeated multiplication. All right, and so back to prime factorization. Again, we're looking for prime numbers. We have the example over here. What makes 21 factors? 3 and 7. 3 and 7 are prime numbers, so you are done. So looking at 30, there's multiple ways to do it. Advise not multiplying anything by 1. So again, I'm just going to do 6 times 5. 5 is prime. Circle it or box it up. And then what makes 6? 3 times 2. Both prime here. So my prime factorization will be 5 times 3 times 2. 300, I'm just going to do, let's just say 30 times 10. Break down 10 to 5 times 2. Done. What makes 30? I'll just go 6 times 5. 5 is prime. And then as the last one, 3 times 2. Box that up. One thing I'll do differently, since I have two 5s, I'll just call it 5 squared, or 5 times 5. I got two 2's, so I'll just do 2 squared, so 5 squared times 2 squared times 3. And the last one, 17, guess what? I will just box that up because it is a prime number, so there's no factors of 17. Last problem here, copy the pattern. Looks like we start with 1. We add 2 each time and add 1 on top. So again, 3 to 5 to 7. And it goes 1 to 2 to 3, and I'm not counting that dot again. You could count it and say it goes 2, 3, 4. I'm supposed to draw the fifth in 6 figures. Looking at that, so if I'm going 3, 5, 7, I'm going to have 9 dots going across. And then counting up, not including this dot right here, I would have 4 dots going that way, or 5 if you're including that dot this way. And then figure 6, we'd have 11 going horizontally. And then if we were going up with my pattern, I'd have 5. And then again, that's 5, not including the first dot in the corner. Describe figure 20. Well, figure 20 then, I'm going to imagine that I have, let's say, 20 dots going up or going vertically. And going this way, I'm going to have 39 dots. How many dots then will be in figure 20? I simply then just have to add those dots together, 39 and 20, to get 59 dots. All right, so that's tonight's video. See you in class here soon.